Edouard Julien is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look at some highlights from earlier in this series at Seattle, but in Game 1 he was 3 for 4 with a walk. In Game 2 he was 3 for 5 with a homer. In Game 3, 2 for 2 with a homer and 2 walks. And today he had a hit as well. All told, Julien was 9 for 15 in this series at Seattle. Really, he's been hot for a minute, but just lighting it up, looking very comfortable. He's actually hitting better than he did in the minors. Other than a little bit of on-base percentage going down, he's certainly hitting for more power than we've ever seen him hit for. He's got 14 home runs combined between the minors and the majors this year. 18 is his regular season career high in the minors. And here is his single from today. Offense was very tough to come by for the Twins. Actually, they got shut out. But maybe more importantly, he made this gorgeous play. At second base. Defense, not his strong suit, but he can make some plays over there. Certainly needs to improve. But again, Twins get shut out, only have 5 hits. Kyle Farmer with a triple had the only extra base hit. Ugly performance from the lineup, unfortunately, because they've been scoring runs this series. 13 strikeouts and no walks in this one. Over to the pitching staff, Pablo Lopez had a laborious first inning. Kind of kept things together to have a pretty solid start. Jorge Lopez, though, man, that was tough to watch. He hit 3 batters in this really, really terrible outing. Tough to see. Moving on down to the Saints. Jorge Polanco is on rehab assignment and playing second base in this one. So I want to show you some highlights. This one I thought was pretty cute. 1 out, runner at first base, and he's like, "Oh, I dropped it. We could turn 2. I dropped it." And I think the umpire was having a good laugh. I don't know what he said to him, but so using the veteran savvy there, Polanco, but the umpire wasn't going for it. Trevor Larnach, this was a bomb, man. 108.9 miles per hour and 440 feet for that home run from Larnach. Moving over to the wind surge, and David Festa was amazing. Short outing once again. His routine's been a little bit off from the Futures game, but looked incredibly sharp. You see a bunch of high 80s, low 90s sliders here, just destroying some of these batters. And then, why are they swinging at these terrible pitches? A 91 mile per hour slider there. Well, Festa's pumping in, you got to remember 97 mile per hour fastball in there too. So we'll take a look at a couple of those. But he struck out 6 batters in just 3 innings. 6 strikeouts in 3 innings today. There was one of those elevated 97 miles per hour fastballs. Good luck. Good luck with that one. Here you see he's down 3-0 to this guy, and 96 mile per hour fastball, 97 mile per hour fastball, and then he gets him on one of those sharp sliders that he throws to get out of it. That was the final batter he faced, 89 on the slider there. So he was super sharp, very impressive. 2 hits, 1 walk, and no runs over those 3 innings for David Festa. Over to Cedar Rapids, and yesterday, Andrew Cossetti, he makes it all the way around on this play, on this single. They throw it past the catcher. Runner's trying to advance to third. They throw it over the third baseman, and Cossetti was just running this entire time. And he came all the way around to score. Yes, there he is chugging. He's a catcher, so not the fleetest of foot guys, but made it all around and celebrating. And then, so today, bases loaded here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's like, man, that was kind of rough. That was a rough go. That was a lot of work. Let's just trot this time. Let's make this easier on ourselves and just do a trot. Grand slam for Andrew Cossetti, who now has a 400 on-base percentage and a 484 slugging since being promoted to Cedar Rapids. 29 games with the Kernels. He's also only has 20 strikeouts against 17 walks, almost as many walks as strikeouts. I like this guy a lot. He was really tearing it up in Fort Myers, too. The junior PA announcer was loving it. The grand slam hype. But 11th round pick from last year's draft out of St. Joseph's. I don't think people thought this guy could catch. And in a recent Baseball America Twins article, he got a lot of compliments about his defense. I think he's looked really great back there. I'm not surprised to hear that. We have Fort Myers highlights once again. And Ricardo Olivar, man, I wonder if this guy knows we're watching him this week, because he's been balling out. He homers in the first inning, the leadoff guy. 831 OPS. This was his 7th home run. 21-year-old out of Venezuela, the 2022 FCL MVP. He played left field in it. We saw him make a lot of athletic plays behind the plate. He has a couple starts at center even. But here's Rafael Cruz with his 5th homer of the year. These are big boy parks, too. You saw a 375 sign out there. The Florida State League, these are all pretty much spring training MLB facilities. So they're big boy dimensions. But Cruz, 19 years old. He had a 4-hit game. He's been struggling, but again, 19 out of the Dominican Republic. O'Neal Cruz's brother. Here's Gregory Duran, who hasn't been with the Mussels for too long. He hit a home run. He also hit 2 doubles in this one. In 27 games with the Mighty Mussels, he is a .390 OBP, first baseman out of the Dominican Republic. He's a big, strong guy. And Jose Olivares got the start, 21-year-old Venezuelan. He has an ERA up over 6, but you would not know it from this outing. 4 2/3 shutout innings with 8 strikeouts. He topped out at 95.9 miles per hour and got 18 swinging strikes, 8 of those on his changeup. So again, Jose Olivares, not a guy you would be really impressed by scouting the stat lines, but what a performance today. And there you see Olivares' line, and lots of zeros from this pitching staff, but Culpepper is the guy who goes the longest, 5 shutout innings for him. Brent Hedrick got the start for the Saints. And then here you see the notable hitting performances. Junior Severino, who was the DH for the Wind Surge, had 3 hits, including his 18th home run of the season. Emmanuel Rodriguez had a triple on a 3-hit night for him. He's really been hot lately. And it was a minor league sweep. All the full season minor league affiliates won. You see there the Saints and the Kernels really having tremendous seasons. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks to all the channel members. Here are the premium members. We'll talk again soon.